And for parking, you can park anywhere on this street on the left hand side, all the way up and parallel to the play park. To get to the apartment, and the apartment building is just here. And to access the apartment, the sign for the Bruce's Quarter is on the door, and the Keysafe is on the right hand side. To use the Keysafe, just pull down the black cover, then take the switch here in the middle and pull this down to reset the code, then enter the code that we provided. And once you've entered the code, take the dial on the top, turn this to the right clockwise to open the safe. Then retrieve the keys and close the safe. To lock the safe, take the dial on the top, turn this to the left anti-clockwise, and just please check that it's locked behind you. And put the black cover back up. Then take the key into the lock and turn this to the left anti-clockwise to unlock the door. And welcome to the Bruce's Quarter. To lock the door, lift up the handle and take the dial and turn to the left anti-clockwise to lock, which locks the door. And then to exit, take the dial and turn to the right clockwise to unlock the door, which allows it to open. We have a key hook just here for you, and the lights for as soon as you enter. The switch just here is for the main lights in the hallway. Moving into our living room, a lovely space for you to relax. For the lighting in the living room, the light switch just here controls the wall lights. And the switch just here controls the main light. For the television, if you first take the TV remote, press the top left button here to turn the television on. Then take the Sky remote and you want to press this on again with the top left button. You then take the TV remote and you press the source button on the top right hand side, and it selects into HDMI 1 for the Sky TV. If you then take the Sky remote and use the cursors just in the middle, you can cycle down to TV Guide. If you enter into TV Guide and all channels, you can then scroll down with the cursors, find something you'd like to watch, and then when you do, press the middle button. Initially, on the bottom right hand side, it'll show us a small screen, and to load this to a full screen, just press the middle button once again. And to go back to the main menu, you can press the back button just here, or alternatively you can press the home button. Back to the main menu. Included as well, we have Netflix, so if you scroll down to apps and inputs and go to Netflix and enter in here, Netflix is included, so please don't sign out of this account and just press the middle button and start enjoying your favourite movies and series. And once again, you can press the back button just here, or you can press the home button to return to the main menu. And when you're finished, press the off button just on the top left hand side. And then you want to take the TV remote and press the top left button to turn the telly off. For the lamp in the living room, it's controlled with the button just here to go on and off. And for privacy, we have a blind. Just pull the cord up and down, just like this. Moving now into our kitchen. With a lovely space for you to enjoy preparing meals. And a dining space for 4 guests. When you arrive, we'll provide you a welcome basket with some amenities to start your stay. For the kitchen sink, the hot tap is on the right hand side, just pull this down to activate, and the cold tap on the left hand side, and just likewise pull this down to activate. And throughout the apartment we provide you lovely sea kelp hand soap. Just underneath the sink we have our iron, and our ironing board is in the bedroom, which we'll show you later. We also have our first aid kit and our fire extinguisher. When you arrive, we'll provide you a milk on your arrival to get your stay started. The fridge just here, and we have our freezer compartment. Just pull this door open and push closed. For our microwave, to use this, the top dial is the power setting. We have medium high, medium low, and around to the lowest setting just here. So go to the highest setting, it's as far around to the right hand side, and the lower dial is for the time. Just turn this to your desired time and the microwave starts. To check your food, just pull the door open and it automatically pauses. When you close the door, restarts. And when you're finished, just turn this to the top. Just behind the microwave, the switch just here is for our extractor fan, which goes into the garden. And this can be switched on and off by the switch. For our toaster, just press the switch down to activate, and this button just here to cancel. The dial just here, indicated with numbers, turning to the lower the numbers reduces the time duration, and turning to the higher the numbers increases the time duration. Just change to your preference. And for the extractor fan, we have the light just here. Just press this on and off, just here. And the three buttons here. We have the third one for the high setting, 2 for medium, and 1 for low. And then to turn the fan off, just the button just here. For the cooker hob, this is electric. Just click and hold the bottom right button to turn on the hob. You can see the lights illuminate and indicate each corner. The buttons indicate the bottom left, the top right, and the bottom right. To use the top left one, press this one for example, and press the plus button up to your desired temperature. You can see it warms up quickly. And to reduce the power, you have to tap this button again, then press the minus button. And then to turn off, click and hold the button here. The letter H will appear to show that it is still hot, and it will disappear when it cools down. For the cooker power, please make sure this switch is left on. Then just beneath, we have our oven. The left hand dial just here, you want to turn this around to the fan oven setting, shown here. The dial on the right hand side, this is for your temperature. Just turn this to your desired temperature. When it achieves the temperature, this light goes out to show that it's ready. Then just pull the door open and push closed. And then when you're finished, please turn the dials back to the top. For our kettle, it's just activated by the switch just at the side to turn on, and gently lift up to cancel. We also provide an Nespresso coffee machine. To use this, you want to lift up the lid, put the pod in the direction shown here, and then gently but firmly pull this back down. For a large cup, press the button on the right hand side, and a small cup, the button on the left. To fill the water reservoir, you want to pull this out towards the wall just very slightly, then lift up. You then want to fill it with water, and then replace it to the back of the machine, and then pull it towards the machine just very slightly until you hear a click, and it's ready to use. We also provide you a fire blanket in the case of emergencies. For the lights in the kitchen, this switch just here controls the main light. The main light can also be controlled on this switch here. And and the right hand switch controls the wall lights. The heating throughout the apartment is all controlled in the same way. Please make sure that the switches for the radiator is on here, and then you can take the cover off, press the top left button just here, press the down arrow to decrease the temperature and the up arrow to increase the temperature. You can also turn the radiator off just at the side just here and back on. We've got a lovely shared garden that you can use during your stay. To access the garden, go out the back door and you take the dial, turn to the left, anti-clockwise to open the door. And we have a lovely shared garden for you to use during your stay with some outdoor seating. In our garden, a fabulous view of the Wallace Monument for any general waste during your stay. You open the gate. We have our bins just here. And then to close the gate, pull behind. Latch just here. And return to the apartment. And to lock the door, the same as the front door, lift up the handle, take the dial just here and turn this to the right, clockwise, which locks the door. Please just check that it's locked. Moving into the master bedroom, with a lovely king size bed for you to enjoy during your stay. On both sides of the bed, we have wall lights, can be turned on and off independently on each side. At the foot of the bed, we have a drawer that pulls out. Just take the tab here, pull the drawer open, and in here we keep our ironing board. And then just push the drawer closed. If you have any difficulties with electricity during your stay, just in the cupboard just here, we have our trip switches. Just lift up the cover here. All the switches are in the correct position shown just here. If anything's pointing downwards, please feel free to flick it back up and that'll reset the power. If there's any problems and the problem persists, please give us a call and we're happy to help. For privacy, we have our blind. Just pull this down and up. And for the window, just lift the handle halfway and it opens the window. And push and pull the handle down to lock. And for the lights, the bedroom, just here. Moving to our second bedroom. We have a lovely handmade bunk bed with 2 single beds for you to use. Both beds have bedside lamps, which can turn on and off with the switch just here. And we also have a USB socket to charge your devices. And that's likewise on the top bunk. To turn these off, just turn both the switches down. Once again, we have our blind just here. Just pull the cord down and up. And the window opens. Just press the button, lift the handle, and the window opens. Then pull closed and pull the handle down. And the light from the bedroom just here. Moving on to our bathroom. The shower is electric, so please make sure that this switch is left on, and the switch just here is for the bathroom. We have a lovely walk-in shower for you to enjoy during your stay. To use the shower, the top dial just here is for the power setting. The most powerful setting is shown just here. To reduce the power, just turn down, and for the lowest setting, run to this symbol just here. The temperature is just controlled on this dial. Turning to the left anti-clockwise is for the coldest setting, and turning to the right clockwise is for the hottest setting. Please make sure to make small changes as it does change quickly, and then to turn the water on just with this button here. To activate the water. We also provide you lovely Sea Kelp hair and body shampoo for your stay. We have a mirror that has a light on it. Just tap the button to turn the light on, and then a demist button just here. Just press it on and off. For hot, turn the tap to the left and lift up, and for cold, turn to the right and lift up. Once again accompanied by our Sea Kelp hand soap. Whilst you're having a shower, we have our Extractor Fan. To turn the fan on, please ensure this switch here is left on whilst you're having a shower. The fan goes off after a few minutes, after the lights go out. And the switch just on the left hand side here turns off the lights. The switch just here controls the hall. And when departing, I can please ask you to put all the lights out. And just take the key. If you unlock the door here, turning the dial to the right clockwise, which opens the door. And then you've got the light switch just here for the hallway. To lock the door, just pull closed, lift up the handle, take the key into the lock and turn to the right clockwise, which locks the door. And if you can just please check that it's locked behind you, then if you can return the key to the Keysafe, just the same as on arrival, pull down the black cover, take the switch in the middle, pull this down, and then enter the code that we provided. And once you've entered the code, take the dial on the top, turn this to the right clockwise to open the safe. Then if you can hang the key back up inside please, and then close the safe, and then take the dial and turn this to the left anti-clockwise, which locks the safe. Then you can put the black cover back up. Thank you for staying with us at Juniper Rentals, and we hope to welcome you back soon.